Hi everyone, so in the last video I showed you how we display data from our Firebase database to our Laravel admin panel. So in this video I'm going to show you how we can add data to our real-time database using our Laravel admin panel with the use of forms. So for that, basically the first thing I need to do is to declare a button. So I'll not take a specific place, I'll just write it over here, a class button primary and slash entry tag ending that a, and I'll write add subject. Okay, I've got one over here, add subject button. So as of now, when I click on, I need to prepare the thing of, that is when I click on this add subject, a modal should open up in which I should get two fields, the subject image URL and the subject name. And when I click on save, it should add up the subject over here. So let's quickly integrate the modal part into that. So I'll go to this admin demo and check where the modal we are getting. So I'll go to UI elements, modals, yeah, where we have launch info modal. Okay, we have got the modal page, that is modals.html in pages UI. Okay, so I'll just copy and paste it up and prepare a form inside that modal. This one looks good, so I'll use this one. Okay, so where is my VS Code? Okay, here are the pages, UI and modals. Okay, search for the, okay, we have this key called default modal. I just search for that term called default modal so that I can get it quickly. Okay, this is the button name and this is the modal. Okay, we'll just copy and paste it up into a template. I'll paste it at the end and I'll go to the declares from the button, like how it has been declared. So just one more enter I'll hit. I'll just copy and paste this code to my button over here on the top, and I'll change this to add subject quickly. And let's reload and check what happens in our project. Okay, got add subject button and I click on that. Yeah, perfect. The modal is opening perfectly over here. So I'll create a form in which we will have a subject image URL and subject name over here. When I click on save changes, it should add up a data over here, and simultaneously it should also display the data in this particular table. Okay, let's prepare that modal. So I'll give it a heading as add new subject. And I'll create a form. I'll give it a class so that it should look quite better. It is form control, I suppose. Basically, admin uses Bootstrap as a base framework for the UI. So next thing is input type text placeholder is subject name is subject name. I was looking for name. I'll copy this one so that I can paste it in the second input. Awesome. So I need to paste this one over here. Okay, done. So I'll paste this, I'll cut this form from here and I'll paste it after this div so that I can use the save changes button as the data submit button. I'll change the type to submit, and I also need to take this particular method form above this thing so that it should get into the thing what I'm looking for. So I'll just reload this part and see what happens. Okay, I click on add subject. Okay, we have two of the input fields saying that subject name, subject image, and a save changes. That is going to give me error because I've not declared the root of this thing. So next thing is that I'll declare a root in our web PHP as a post request we are giving. So we'll write post is the same controller, same subject controller, and I'll make a new method called add subject. Add subject name, subject underscore add. I need to declare this method into our subject controller. Public function add subject request in a request object, like the request we are getting from that form submitting that in the subject name, and the URL will be stored in this particular thing. So I'll quickly copy and paste this data up over here so that we can make a Firebase authentication. Like this till this line, it will be useful for us because I'm pushing the data into this particular subject collection. So we have to understand this thing. So I'll just quickly store this request into two variables called subject name and subject image. Request pointing to subject name subject and change it a bit in the form also. Okay, so next thing is we need to get a key, the push key, so that we can get a new key in which we'll be pushing the data. The key is something like this one. Okay, but this minus L key, and this is just a randomly generated key that holds the index of my data collection. So for that I need to write ref dash push dash get key. Okay, I'll store it in a variable called key. So we have got the key. So next thing is I need to write the data. Ref dash get child. In that child I need to pass in the key that I'm creating a new thing called. After that I need to give it a set, and the data set that I'm gonna give is the subject name and the subject image. So basically I'll write subject name pointing to this subject name, comma, subject image, sorry, pointing to subject image. Okay, once we have written the data, so we'll give this message as successfully written. Then we'll have written the page so that we can see the newly added data of the view pages dot subject. So let's quickly test our code, that whether it is working or not. We'll just see. I need to reload this thing. Okay, I'll just click on this add subject. Okay, what I do? Okay, I'll just take this image, copy image. Oh, sorry, I need to take copy image address. Okay, copy image address. And the next thing I need to write subject name. Suppose the subject name is video 4. Save changes. Expired date. Okay. I need to pass a CSRF token also. So I'll just quickly get the CSRF token. Just because of that, I think I'm getting the error. So I'll just do that quickly. This is the particular field that we can pass on with the form. In case we are submitting that in Laravel, we can also disable it through the providers, but that is much safe in the security perspective. So I'll write this one and I'll hit reload so that it's generated a CSRF field. Okay, I got auto selection of that and also for the video. Save. Okay, we got some error. Undefined variable all subject. Okay. It is particularly the data has been added, but I need to also give the all subject to the page. So I'll just check for the video 4. We have the data over here, and also we have video 4 over here added newly. So I'll just quickly fix that particular thing of the error that we got, so that we should not get that error in future. So I'll just get this. I already have this reference, so I'll just copy these lines and I'll paste it over here so that it can get the data from that subject reference and also pass on the data to the page subject. Compact, not compound, compact, and all subject. Yeah. So I'll just add up one more data into the field and I'll see that what happens. I'll just reload this thing. Okay, this time I'm taking this URL. I'll click on add subject. I'll paste the URL and the next thing is important class. I'll click on save changes. Awesome, it is reloaded, and let's check whether we have got the data or not. Okay, we have the data over here, but we did not have a new data along with that when we reload. I think when I reload it once again, I should get the data. Oh, sorry, I already got the data, but it was in the second page, and since I reloaded it twice, the data got inserted twice into the field. That particular validation has to be added, that if the same subject name is posted twice, then it should give an error to me that the subject already exists in that particular collection. Alright. Okay, so that's all for today's video. We have covered that adding and viewing the data from the Firebase real-time data from Laravel admin dashboard. So in the next video we'll do basically I'll add courses to this subject, because like basically if I click on this add courses, it should be the URL should be appended with a key, something like that, the random key / courses, and in that basically I'll add courses. The courses will be belonging to a particular subject, so that it should get a, like for example I have over here. So if this is the Android is a subject name and it has a collection ID at index value as 2, if I go to courses, you can see we have this advanced Android, basic Android, and its parent subject ID is 2. So we have that particular course that is inside that subject called Android. So basically we'll add courses to the subject in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get the regular update whenever the video is posted. Thank you for watching.